When I do these videos, I'm obviously trying to share positive stories about religion. And this is because when I confront people who have biases against people of faith, I often find that they've been served a steady stream of negative information. They've never heard anything other than stories about religious people doing evil things and doing those evil things in the name of religion. Now, my goal is not just to balance out that perspective with positive stories, but it's also to show that the evil that's often attributed to religion, that this evil is not unique to religion. Almost any bad thing that you could say about religious people, you could say about human beings in general. Whether we're talking about narrow-mindedness or extremism or violence, or extreme adherence to dogma, prudishness. All of these problems are problems with the human condition. Certainly, we've seen violence used in furtherance of secular causes. We've seen public health officials use science to coerce people and undermine their freedom. Certainly, atheists are never obnoxious or overbearing or overly zealous in the presentation of their ideas, and certainly there are no other forces in society that engage in prudishness. There are those who would have you believe that these problems are uniquely religious. And I offer the tragic example of the sexual abuse that's occurred in many churches. There are those who would have you believe that this is a uniquely church problem. The John Jay report found that Catholic priests were no more likely to abuse children than the general population. And yet people still associate this problem with the church. I would urge people, when you're confronted with this negative information about people of faith, consider whether these problems are unique to the church or whether they're problems with the human condition in general. I think if people pondered this question, they would have a much more balanced perspective on these issues.